Hello, Highway Word of Faith. I am super excited to present to you our 2021 Black History program. Like many other things, this year's celebration is very different due to the pandemic, but that does not mean that we are not going to participate and celebrate our history. While I would love to be having a soul food lunch and presentation with you in person, this will do for this year, and it makes our history no less great. So please enjoy this program presented by Kingdom Kids and Teens. This is a celebration of our history, but also a little trip down memory lane to see how we have celebrated in the past. Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. I like this part right here. Come on. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. And we added something to it, just to encourage you. We're taking a church with it. Let's go. We'll be marching, fighting till the victory is won. To all my brothers out there, hold your head up, brothers, till the victory is won. For all my sisters in the struggle, keep believing, sister, till the victory is won. Till that time, let us march on till victory is won. No, this isn't the best quality recording, but I really wanted to show this clip. We had a really good time yesterday. In this next clip, we're going to share with the Kingdom Kids their Black History presentation.
Yep. Okay, so I think George Floyd.
Okay.
I said he was born October 14th, 1972. He's an African man that got killed in during the arrest after a store clerk allegedly, something like that. He passed a counterfeit $10 bill to the people. And one of the 4 police officers who arrived on scene knelt on Floyd's neck for a long time and reported to be 8 minutes and 46 seconds. This all caused the Black Lives Matter movement and a lot of destroying buildings.
Thank you.
Right, so the person I'm doing so far is the life of Bessie Smith. So Bessie Smith was born on April 15th, 1894 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And her father was a Baptist minister and he died soon after her birth. Bessie Smith's education. Bessie Smith didn't have much of an education. At an early age, Bessie Smith and her brother Andrew became street performers. He sang and did dance step while she accompanied her on the guitar. Bessie Smith was called the Empress of Blues. Her voice was mesmerizing. People said her voice was mesmerizing. And she was so well known and so good, she even attracted white audiences, which is a rarity for a Black woman at that time. And in her later years, she wrote many albums, and she was still considered at that time one of the best jazz singers around. And she was so important in jazz. She is kind of called the founder of jazz. People see her as like the founder of modern day jazz that we know today. But sadly, on September 26, 1937, en route to a show, Bessie Smith was in a car accident, which resulted in her death later. And this is obviously a picture of Bessie Smith.
Oh.
See, that was my original thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Chris.
Just to let you know, it's a little short, but it's short and sweet. Okay. I have Amanda Gorman. She is the youngest Black female poet to read a poem in the inauguration. She's 22. Her work focuses on many of society's issues such as feminism and race. And she was born March 7th, 1988, and she's still alive.
Did you watch the inauguration or hear her poem?
Yeah. Isn't it called The Hill to Climb? The Hill We Climb? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure. Something like that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Hannah.
Good. So I have Ruby Bridges. She was born September 8th, 1954, and is still present to this day. And Ruby Bridges is an American civil rights activist. She was the first African American child to go to an all-white school at William Frantz Elementary School in Louisiana during the New Orleans school crisis on November 14th, 1960.
Okay, thank you.
So that concludes our video. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my Kingdom teams for their presentation. I told them last minute that they were going to be recorded, but I appreciate their participation. We do have Kingdom Kids via Zoom on Thursdays, and we can, if you're interested in being part of our Kingdom Kids and teams, then you can contact us on the Church Highway Word of Faith Facebook page, and we can make sure that you get that information. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch our Black History presentation, and we hope that you all continue to lift your voice and take a stand for justice. And remember that you are Black history. Continue to do great things.